play.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Yep,
Done.
ball went
In
out.
now. Takes ball one off the plate. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much
No
pop
strike.
at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one's in there, and it's 2-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Next to hit, James Wood. He's already homered in this game. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Not sure if he was
0-1.
expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Williams sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Fly ball down the line. Kaline hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 outs. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Williams makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Al Kaline. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Derek Jeter will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos on his horse. Squeezes it, and that is the start of the 4th, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Line drive. Williams takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Could be extra bases.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to.
Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now Jackson Holliday. That one ripped left field. Done. Going back on this one. Out of here! And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. Ball one there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
He was late there. Strike one.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wood on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in. And now Ted Williams, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Kimbrel back to work. That's a laser base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Done. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1-1.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1 is the count.
Throw there. Safe. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Williams leads off second with nobody out. And it stays fair. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And he's into second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he did.
Runner takes off for third. Foul ball there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. There goes K-line. Swing and a miss.
0-1. Oh, that pitch is out.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And the count
2 strikes.
1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now it's Jeter with 2 men in scoring position. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And now it's even up. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. He's in there. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holliday. Inside, ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Double steal. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 on, 1 out.
Nope. That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I think ultimately you want to tie him.
Both runners go again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Safe at second, and that was not close. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to Flores. Piazza out the play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second. Runner in scoring position. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a base hit. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Vargas at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Palmeiro pulls it down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos under this one. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Williams in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. And first offering is fouled off. Williams, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, it's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, and a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 2 on, 1 out. And now the center fielder, James Wood. Gets under it and pops it up. Jeter sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Williams under it, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, Chipper Jones. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Runner takes off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner goes again. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely. He's safe.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 7-7. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. Now here is Jackson Holliday.
Ball, catch inside.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off. Hauls it in for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Tap foul at the plate. Jeter stands at third with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Brian Dozier digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner on the go again, and that one fouled off. Runner on the move again, and it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. So a runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. And this place is rocking. Second home run. The inning for them. And they add to their lead. It's 11-7. At the plate, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Way high with that one. Now 1-2. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Wood nabs it, and that ends the new inning getting started. And here's the
now let's go and like the city, yo.
McCullers.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team.
Palmeiro. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Paris over at first with one away. Got him looking. Now 2 away. So up next, Jeremy Pena. Late with the swing there.
Well, if he's going to steal second,
0-1's the count.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the...
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Paris. He will score. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they put the... Out of the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Al Kaline. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Castellanos ranging back. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag out.
He's out.
And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. That one ripped right center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swings through that one for strike 1. McCullers
0-1.
in his 10th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The 1-1. That's to third. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Adam Dunn now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one almost got him. McCullers is just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Up the middle. And that'll do it.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's...
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap.